Welcome back, everyone, to Cinder News Network after a near 2-month absence. I know we're terrible, but we have our reasons. Our main one is
Yeah.
that we've just been real busy with school, some other stuff, and
Yeah.
some technical difficulties, and I think also just like I was also on vacation recently, so I had to prolong it just a little bit longer, but here we are. It's good to be back. And we're gonna do something a little bit more different this time. We're just gonna talk about just like more get to know us, a bit more casual this time. And because
Sounds like fun.
yeah, and because we've been gone for 2 months, we're not gonna go into like all the new stuff because that, first of all, way too long. I don't even want to cover a week at this point. So we're just gonna dive right in, and here we are, episode 19, Poke
Hold
Podcast.
on.
Oh boy.
Real quick. I have
Yeah.
to say it.
Go.
I can only imagine the amount of manholes to cover.
Still waiting on 10 likes, people. Well, I will link that in the description box below. So if you want to see
Oh my gosh.
if you want to see a poker rap video on top of all my other crazy videos, which I'm still working on, that's another reason why I've just been absent from this, then yeah, go do that. I'm gonna link that in the pinned comment. So 10 likes, there you go, another crazy, probably mental video. Anyways, episode 19, here we are. This is a Poke Podcast driven by Poke can't escape it. This is a Poke Podcast driven by Poke Passion. I'm your host, Cinderace, who is always tongue-tied, and these are my co-hosts, PyroTheCinderace.
Hello.
And Perry/Martin.
Yo.
Indeed. So, our primary news stuff, just three big things. So, at the Pokemon Center Online, we got the new TCG set for Sword and Shield. That is passed. Scarlet and Violet, Obsidian Field TCG set that is on the way. You can get that for pre-order right now. There's a lot of like workout merchandise, clothing that's available right now. Does cost a pretty penny though. And then the third thing is that Pokemon Unite has the Evolution Festival going on. You may already know that. But we're the Cinder
Dodo
News Network.
Vaporeon, dang it.
Yep. Some people could say that about Jolteon and Flareon too, but I digress.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably already know what's going on, but we're Cinder News Network. We're here to tell you some news. Anyway, so jumping straight in, we're going to talk about I think I've said it already, but I have short-term memory, so I forget things. We're just going to talk about our quirks, what makes us a little bit unique, maybe a bit crazy. I don't know. Take your pick. I don't care. So, you guys want to start, or should I start?
I can start if you want.
Go for it.
So does anyone else do this? Like, I know this is something everyone else does, but like for me, it's really odd. You make up music videos when you're listening to music in your head. But for me, they're always so random. They have nothing to do with what the song is even about, or has to do with anything about the song. As long as it syncs up with the music, I'm good. Anyone else do that?
I sort of do that. Jinx.
Oh no.
Not that kind of Jinx though.
Oh yeah. You owe me a soda then.
Okay.
No, you don't. That Jinx stuff is overrated, if you ask me. Anyway, yeah, I do that too. I kind of did that when I was really obsessed with the Sonic Frontier song "Find Your Flame." Such a good song, bro. They nailed it with that one.
No, I'm not joking. I still do that.
If I had the materials, I would want to make a music video because I have an idea of how it could work.
To be honest, I'd probably be the one making an animation over it sometime in the future.
Ooh, I'd love to see that.
That's gonna be neat.
So, okay, I guess I'll go next. So, with the quirk I have, when it comes to like vacations or like going places, I want to plan like the perfect day, as in like not like, oh, I want everything from down to the letter to go smoothly, like driving there, getting there, driving back, and anything in between. Like, no, that's being too optimistic. I mean perfect day as in like, let's take an amusement park for example. It's always crowded, am I right? Would you not agree?
Yeah.
My computer just went crazy, so sorry if you heard a bunch of Windows sounds. Yeah, my I just drew a blank. Brilliant. This happens every single time. Okay, so within the amusement park, always want to think like, what is the day that's going to be the least busy? Because I'm pretty sure,
Oh, I see.
yeah.
I got you.
Who loves waiting in lines? Raise a show of hands. I'm pretty sure I'm going to see no hands.
No hands.
If I see hands in the comments saying I like
I'm
waiting,
getting
I'm sorry, you're
I'm
crazy.
I'm getting flashbacks to when I was first trying to get Pokemon Violet on Black Friday.
Oh my gosh.
Is it that
That
bad?
line was, yeah, we were wrapping around aisles, and we moved like an inch every minute. So yeah.
I have
Little,
kind of a funny story about how I got my Pokemon Scarlet, which I'll tell later.
little did people know the horror that became of that game.
Nah, the glitches are funny.
What?
Though.
They are funny.
Come on.
We're talking.
I'm still playing it.
No, I'm not saying the game is bad. I'm just like of all the
Oh,
bugs and
okay.
glitches. Like that's just the dumb part. Like the game is good. The gameplay's good. The story's good. But the frame rate and graphics just wow. Game Freak, step it up.
Honestly, I don't care anymore.
Yeah,
This
we did
game
our
is like
review already,
amazing
though.
for shiny hunting. I'm never gonna get over how this shiny hunting is. It's like every single day I could probably get a shiny if I really wanted to.
Yeah.
It's that great.
Yeah.
I'm just having the time of my life. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Yeah. We already did our Scarlet Violet review though, so you can go watch that as well. I'll link that in the description box. So I won't get into that. All right, that's my quirk or quirks. I might think of more down the line. You have any, Perry?
Well, let's see. Other than the fact that I draw and animate, I think something interesting about me would be my my. I wouldn't necessarily call this an ability because at the same time it's also an inability, but I don't know how to call it, but like if I'm in a dire situation and a choice and a major choice needs to be executed, I can either lose my cool and start panicking really fast, or I could execute the needed necessary action without thinking too much of it, and it'll be done perfectly. Like, okay, I'll give you two examples of recently. Like, for on one hand, uh, while I was home alone one day this weekend, I got bored and started spinning around on my office on my chair on my computer chair,
I do the same
and
thing.
like
It's fun.
and like an idiot, I accidentally slip, and one of my legs goes flying up, and I accidentally knee my desk.
Ooh. Ouch.
Of course, of course, I was. Of course, I fell on the ground, and when I went to check the damage, my knee was bleeding. But to my surprise, I was like, "Huh, that's probably not good." And so I just stood up, went to the bathroom, and took care of it without panicking. And I'm just like, "Huh? Was that me?"
Props.
I don't. Good for you for not panicking, even though it's a really kind of basic scenario.
I'd
Yeah,
say
sometimes.
I'd say that is like a much more like serious thing to takes to be. I feel like that's a much more justifiable thing to start losing your cool about, other than
I
compared
guess.
to
Yeah.
this next thing that I'm going to tell you. All right, so this next thing. So basically, there's this program in my school that I'm in called ROTC, which is basically an alternative to PE, where it's like this an extracurricular military program that offers college credit that I'm in. And when you join this program, you're given a NSU, aka a Navy service uniform that you have to wear for special occasions. This Friday, when I got home, I completely forgot to tell my dad, like an idiot, that we had something special coming up on Saturday and I needed my uniform that day. But when we
Oh
got home
no.
and I told him, he was like, "La, why did you?" He was like, "La, why didn't you tell me before I sent it to the dry cleaners?" And I was like, ah.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh
Yeah,
no.
needless to say, I was losing my cool. I was emailing my teachers left and right asking if it was okay for me not to show up in case I didn't get my uniform on time.
I
But
see.
but I did manage to get my uniform again tomorrow. But here's the thing: I did not handle that well, which is
Yeah, I can imagine.
arguably weird. which is arguably
I
weird
don't know.
considering the fact that I literally handled the physical injury better than that.
I mean, I guess because like you could easily just go walk and put a band-aid on, but like
Yeah.
you know, like feel like if you're going to do something special and you don't have like the thing you need to go do something special, it's more like, oh no, I can't do the thing, so it's not like you're disappointed. I don't know. I don't know.
Now I was just panicking because it was important. lesson of the day. If you all listen, let moral of the story. I guess just don't forget to tell your parents important stuff.
Ditto.
Just
Yeah.
In my case, it's gonna be sure to show up for my graduation in college. It's like 2 years.
Yeah. I have one.
Go for it.
So like I always joke that I'm like a cartoon character brought to life because I am really cartoony with how I act. Like when I'm excited, it's incredibly obvious. I'm like running around. I'm probably the only one who's a teen who still does this. But like I can't help it. When I'm like that excited, what are you gonna sit still? No.
Well, we all have.
Probably just a me thing.
I mean, we all have that kid energy, even as adults. I'm
I
pretty
guess.
sure even adults
But like
could
for
attest to
me,
that.
it's like it's the smallest thing can trigger me to get that excited. Like even just seeing my favorite character on screen, I'm like, oh my god, look, it's my favorite character. Because other people around me are acknowledging it, and that gets me excited. So I run around. I'm weird. I'm definitely
you
weird.
win a Cinderace cameo on Coco Pokemon movie. You remember that?
Wait, what?
In the Pokemon movie Coco, there's a Cinderace cameo.
yeah, I
Yeah?
remember that.
He gives a random trainer a high five after a battle win.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Again, that was adorable.
That's so cute.
Yeah. Shame that's like the only Cinderace moment.
Yeah.
But it's not focused on Cinderace, so.
I wasn't done though, but yeah. But what else? Also, I talk with my hands a lot. I don't know why. Like I move my hands around a lot.
I mean, you're
Anyone
not
else do
alone
that?
there because you're not alone there because like I also have a lot of body language as said by my friends.
Yeah.
I should have done ASL instead of Spanish. I feel like I might have been better.
Nice.
Yeah.
But
What
then
else
again,
do I do that's really cartoony? I'm trying to think. But I know
I'll-
there's a lot.
I got one if you want to take a minute.
Go ahead.
So I am extremely OCD at times. Back when I was really focusing on Pokemon TCG content, I wouldn't whenever I did like the bigger videos or just did like a bunch of small videos and eventually just was like, all right, time to sort the cards. I would spend, I kid you not, maybe 4 to 5 hours just trying to sort them out sometimes, even though if it was like 10, 20 packs, I'm like, bro, chill. Like even with like all my stuff that is in Pokemon, like Nintendo Labo stuff, which admittedly was a mistake, and let's see, a bunch of bins of Legos that I have, which I don't know if I told you guys this like ever, but I kind of want to do live streams one day of just like Lego building. It's not Pokemon because the Pokemon doesn't have
Pretty
Legos.
fun.
Yeah, so I'm just a little worried about dividing my audience. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to be like that general YouTuber that like I have a focus, but I just want to do whatever I want, and like anyone can just enjoy it, you know?
hey, same.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, Legos, Pokemon cards. I still have way too. I have all those ETBs still in probably all the videos, and I have some Sun and Moon ones, but I never did that on video. I only did Sword and Shield, starting from Rebel Clash. Like every single ETB I've done in those videos, I still have, except for. Oh wait, I enlisted the gold as Zashi and Zamazenta ones. I think I enlisted those because there was like a huge audio error that slipped past me. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm veering off topic. Yeah, super OCD. Like even with all my plushes, I'm like super OCD about how they're organized, where they go. I'm like, no, there shouldn't be this much of a neat freak about it.
Oh hey, I thought I was the only one that did that as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I don't care.
Yeah, I'm like, well, okay, these ones go on the shelf, these ones go into the nightstand, these go in the bed, these go in the closet. Rip the ones in the closet. Yeah, I'm just so meticulous about it. All right, that's my quirk.
Yeah.
Whoever's next,
I
take
think I
the
thought of
take the
one.
podium.
Oh, I've got another topic
Go for it.
about a weird quirk about me. There's a lot of weird quirks about me, so there's a lot. Uh, like why when I like something, it's intense, like really intense.
Mm-hmm.
Like with Pokemon, I have to include it with like almost everything for me to be interested sometimes.
So like a hyperfixation, right?
Yep, I have many of those.
Been there. Currently
Been there as well.
still trying to get over them right now.
Yeah, like
I-
there's like I made up a funny thing I say to people sometimes, and they ask me why I'm like this. There's a recipe for a character hyperfixation. Number one, adorableness. If the character is remotely cute, you bet I'm gonna be hyperfixated on it. Number two, a personality that's either funny, adorable, kind, or just likable in some way. Another thing to add to the recipe. And the next thing, relatability. If you match all those things together, boom, you got a character obsession. And those happen a lot. I have many. And of
I
course,
hard
there's the
agree.
staple one, which is Cinderace.
I hard agree with the relatability part.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And
And like whenever I get a new character obsession or hyperfixation at all, I'm usually like, are people gonna judge me for this? So I like hide it, but I hide it very poorly because like I'll mention little references to things in conversations, and eventually people just figure it out. Like I'm terrible at hiding it.
fair enough.
I mean,
So
like,
I'm sure like you can. Oh, I'm sorry.
nah, it's fine.
I'm sure you
I
can
mean,
eventually you'll guess
I'm-
which is which
I'm so
over
sorry.
time.
This is a running joke.
Go ahead.
Like we're talking, and then when someone's like continues their thoughts, we're so bad at that.
I'm so
I know.
sorry.
We're all
Okay.
sorry because we're all terrible at
I'll
that.
continue after you.
I was gonna say that I don't blame you because like there's some characters you may just want to like leave out, especially when you're in public, especially when you're in a place like school where there's a lot of people that probably know the character by the internet more than by the official source.
Oh, oh boy.
Because that's what I do.
That I
Hey.
know. That's just heartbreaking.
That actually could lead me to the next quirk of like conversation. I can't hold a conversation sometimes. If you ever meet me in real life, which I mean, let's real. If I'm gonna stay a small channel, then no way I'm gonna be able to go to conventions and such. If you ever meet me in real life, the conversation is gonna be very awkward because I cannot hold conversation thanks to the fact that I did not get many social interactions during my homeschool years. Yes, I was homeschooled.
I see.
Uh,
I was also for a small amount of time as well. Actually, it was not very long though.
Yeah.
Like 1
Believe-
year, and that's it.
Believe me or not, I'm also terrible with social interactions.
Yeah.
How do you just walk up to someone and start a conversation?
I can. I do it all the time.
I mean, but
I'm an extrovert.
if you talk about Pokemon with us, we could go for hours. I bet.
Yeah.
Agreed.
No halt.
Oh,
no halt
boy.
in sight.
But I mean, like, if you're trying to meet someone new, do you just go up to them and say, like, "Hi, I play Minecraft for like a really long time, so
Here's how
would
it
you like
usually
to
goes
talk
for
about
me.
that?"
I walk past them when they hear them talk about Pokemon. I'm like, oh, you like Pokemon too? And they're like, yeah, I like Pokemon. And then boom, conversation and a friend made. Boom. It just
Bam.
happens. I don't know. I am an extrovert. You guys are introverts. I'm an extrovert. So we're different in that quality.
Dang, laying on the burns.
I am very social.
Laying on the burns. Finally, just straight up. I'm an extrovert. You're an introvert. Straight up.
That wasn't a burn. I was just saying like that we're all different in that regard. I didn't mean it like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah. I know.
Great.
I know. You're
Nah, we
joking.
just think it's funny.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And now I
No,
feel kind of
it's
bad
funny.
for some reason.
No,
I didn't mean it
No,
like that.
don't
it's
feel
funny,
bad.
don't
It was
feel bad.
in good
It's
fun.
funny, it's funny.
It was in fun.
I honestly don't mind when my friends roast me. It's actually
Yeah.
hilarious.
I don't roast. I don't do that to my friends. That's not cool.
There's the
I
joke.
I didn't
There's
mean it like that.
no, there's joking roast though. I do it all the time.
Yeah.
With my friends.
I don't. I don't want to make my friends feel bad on it. You know.
Yeah, but at least from my perspective, like at least in college, I've been I've been in so much situations where like people just roast me unintentionally just for fun, and I just go with it and I do it back, and do a little back and forth. There you go. You have yourself a good time. Yeah, it's in good fun, so don't worry about it. Dang it! I thought I had my next point in mind.
I have one you guys should all relate to. Sure.
I got my next quirk actually. I tend to keep stuff that I probably shouldn't keep. Like heck, I have a couple Evolving Skies TCG wrappers that have Umbreon on it. I'm like, Rush.
Me too. Oh my god.
I don't need to keep those, but I do because I have. Because I'm weird.
For me.
Oh yeah, I'm still looking for a Rebel Clash Cinderace pack. I may have it, but I don't remember off the top of my head. And we're recording right now, so I can't just get up and just do that. Also, Rebel Clash is hard to find now, despite that, like it's that's on the lower end of hype of Sword Shield sets. No.
I'm sad that Sword Shield's over. I'm like kind of sad about it. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I love the Sword Shield era.
Every generation has their fans, that's for sure.
Yeah, and that's with Gen 8. I really like Gen 8 personally.
I'm an all-rounder personally. I like all the gens. I haven't played all the games, but that doesn't mean I don't like it.
I mean, as long as the game's enjoyable for me, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have much criticism.
Like Gen 7 is my favorite without question because I like tropical areas or like metropolitan areas. But like I don't like have like a focus on it. Say like, oh man, it's such a shame Gen 7 was over. Like, no, I'm open to the new ideas. I'm open to the old stuff. That's what I mean by like all
Me
rounder.
too.
That's what I mean by all rounder. Like I have my favorite, but I still enjoy everything else.
Yeah, me too, but it's just like it's kind of like nostalgia in a way. I don't know how to explain it. It's just
For sure.
it's like seeing something like you like witnessed like be the new thing, no longer be the new thing is like kind of a bummer.
For sure. You have anything, Perry? Anything you want to add?
Yeah, I got some more stuff. I'd say another interesting thing about me is that I'm pretty good at making skits out of like really basic, mundane stuff.
Me
And,
too.
like, honestly, I honestly do it out of the blue sometimes in school, and my friends understand me, so they think it's funny. But whenever I do it in front of people that like don't know me well, it feels so awkward.
Yeah.
Like, hold on. I'll come back to this if I can find an example to give.
Gotcha.
But
I mean,
yeah.
this might ring a bell. This might ring a bell for you. When you like pick up an object and make a commercial for it, because it's fun. I do
Oh
that.
yeah, my teachers also said that I'm really that because of that I'm really good at like. They say I have a good commercial voice. Like I could probably voice over a commercial and convince someone to buy a product if I wanted to.
You'll do excellent in marketing class then.
Nice.
That's a college class though, so it's still ahead. Still way ahead of you. That's if you go.
This isn't a quirk, but I want to mention it because it's honestly hilarious. Me and my mom were decorating for Easter,
Mm-hmm.
and I picked up like the Easter basket and put it on my head just to joke around. But then it fell down and it was around my neck. So I was like, "Oh my gosh, new product idea! The neck basket. If you're too lazy and don't want to use your hands, then just put it in the neck basket and you can walk around." It was just funny, and my mom thought it was hilarious, so she took a video of it and posted it on Facebook.
Necklace basket.
Hit me up.
Neck basket.
Hit me up. I'm taking engineering classes, and they taught us how to advertise products.
That's funny. Is it just me, or if you like a character, you have to have like a physical object to represent them, like a figure or a plushie?
Bingo.
Or else it doesn't feel right.
Bingo.
Like you need a physical object to hug.
Right.
I mean, that's why I got my life-size Cinderace and Lucario and pretty much everything else.
Yes. Like I remember when my Cinderace was coming in the mail, it came late. It came like later than I thought. I was actually angry because I was like waiting all day for that. To have that Cinderace. Like literally. So I was like actually kind of angry. Like I went back to my room angrily and sat down and be like, dang it, no Cinderace.
Me when I'm
And like,
anticipating something in Amazon mail and it comes a day late. That's actually sort of I genuinely that was kind of the scenario with my Pokemon Center Cinderace. Like I got it on Amazon originally because I was really late to the
me too.
party, and I didn't even get 2 day shipping, and the original delivery said it was gonna arrive in 2 days. I waited for 2 days, it didn't come, so I'm like, what's going on? That's the estimated delivery day. It was supposed to get here today. So of course I was like a little ticked off about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Another thing relating to this, when I was like so excited, also we're opening the package, and like my brothers and like my mom is like, why? Why are you this excited? Not really my mom. My brother is like, look at me like, why? And I'm like, but I can finally hug the character in some form.
there you go.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'll talk about character sessions later when we're done with this. I just need to talk about it. It just happens
Mm-hmm.
so often. It's a curse
The Perry's got the
because I'm
definitive
often too
edition.
embarrassed to talk about them. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I think that transitioned pretty nicely into my next quirk, if you guys don't mind.
Go for it.
Go ahead.
We got as much time as we want.
Okay. I don't know if you guys can. I don't know if the audience can tell by my voice, but I am Asian, and apart from the usual stuff, I am really good at bargaining. Which explains why I have two life-size plushies that are both over $300. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm really good at haggling. But if anything's expensive, just give me enough time, and I will manage to whittle down anyone's anyone's patience and the price and the prices.
I see. Good for you. I wish I could do that.
What do you mean this is for? I'm not paying $50 for this. What do you mean? I'm not gonna pay $50 for this, sir. You have to pay $50. I don't. I just work here. I don't run the prices. Oh, okay. So you're just playing hard to get. All right. I see you. $20. What, sir? Please leave. No. Just imagine that scenario on repeat until I get my way.
Yep. That's exactly what I was imagining too.
I can imagine that's probably how it went down with your parents.
Yeah, but instead of money, it took a lot of convincing.
Yeah.
Because holy cow, it's a lot of money. I don't get that luxury to spend a lot of money anymore. But hopefully during the summer I can make a few good bucks, put for college. Cause yay, college, college fees, fun, absolute fun. And
Oh, I got another one.
Go for it.
Does anyone else think in animation, like when you're imagining scenarios in your head, you think of it animated?
Yes.
Yep.
Nice. I'm not the only one. I do that all the time. Animation is like my world.
It is good.
And also, does everyone else here want to like live in a cartoon world? I do. I want to live in a cartoon world so bad. Like I talk about it all day.
I wouldn't want to live, but more like, kind of like
Experience.
no, like have it cohesive. Like it's still the real world, but it still like has its quirks, you know.
That's kind of what I mean.
So something like Broken Lens, eh?
Yeah, or like a mix of like this world and Pokemon, which.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I see. I don't know. I'm just often kind of disappointed with this world sometimes. Like, seriously.
I don't blame
Like, I go to
you.
school and I hear teens swearing and stuff. It's like, sure, I get they think it's cool to swear, but it is not. It's like just kind of sad and disappointing.
I don't blame you. The real world is disappointing sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially, yeah.
So how about something a little more positive now?
Yeah, sorry.
It's fine. So my next quirk, I tend to eat quickly, unintentionally.
Oh, hey, same.
Almost like a competitive food eater. Not exactly, because like that's actually disgusting. But like I eat much
Yeah,
quicker than the
ew.
I eat much quicker than the average person, I would think. It's
Same
like
here.
my parents tell me,
I
"Hey,
don't.
enjoy your food." I'm like, I am enjoying it. This is just how I eat.
I'm the complete opposite. I like literally just sit down and eat so slowly. I take my sweet time.
You look for that perfect bite, as we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
You know what's weird? I also look for that perfect bite, but at the same time, I eat fast.
Oh my
It's.
gosh!
I feel like I'm a
You
weird
do.
mix. I'm a weird mix. I'm sorry. Like, take a scenario where I'm like at a buffet or something, and I'm like, uh, yes, I'd like bowl of ramen, please. And then I get my ramen, and I'm like, okay, sir, enjoy your meal. Thank you. Oh, by the way, can I have another bowl of ramen? Where was the last one I just gave you? I ate it. Okay, sure. Another bowl of ramen later. Okay, so here's your second bowl of ramen. Enjoy this one. Thank you, thank you. Oh, one more thing. Can I have another bowl of ramen? Where was the one I just gave you? Yeah, I ate it.
Shows him the empty bowl to process.
I ate it.
That's me. That's me with French fries.
Oh my gosh!
Hold
Yeah.
on a second.
It's like in the most deadpan, blunt tone possible. I ate it.
Oh my gosh! I love, bro. Just like all these crazy
Speaking of which,
conversations.
dinner's ready, so I'm gonna be a little bit late for dinner because I want to stay here and record.
We can stop if you want to. We can stop. We can take another break.
No, I want to stay here and record. I'm having fun. I don't want to stop.
Yeah. It's like all this fun we have. Like just like this is generally so fun that sometimes I'm like, bro, I want to like eventually, like if it's possible, like doing an episode where just like all our cameras on, so like it feels so it like feels more in the moment. You're not just watching like a blank screen. You're just kind of like watching our actual reactions and stuff.
Yeah, and then you can see like my funny, I don't know, mannerisms. I guess 'cause I just talk with my hands a lot.
I move
As you
around a
said.
lot when I'm acting out of skit. So just hear
Yeah.
you can just hear my chair rolling around in the background.
Yeah, right. All right.
I spin around the chairs a lot. Anyone else
Yeah.
like find this fun to like spin around in spinny chairs, like get really dizzy, and then like start walking and like see how funny you walk? I don't know. I do that.
I mean, I did that, got hurt, but I'm okay.
I haven't gotten hurt by it, but like I've done that multiple times, and it's funny.
It is quite funny.
I find entertainment in the smallest things. I'm easily entertained. I'm saying quirk by accident now. Huh.
Okay. Hope that. Okay.
Who's next?
I guess I am. Bunch of stuff just happened off camera, so I hope the mic didn't pick that up.
Sorry.
Because
I didn't hear it.
I'm hearing bird chirps all of a sudden.
Those are my pet birds. If you guys didn't know, I have 3 pet birds. I should show them on video someday.
Yeah. All right, and I think maybe this has been obvious like throughout my videos or even the podcast itself. My next quirk, I tend to have an impulsive attitude. It's like I just go head first. I don't really think. I just go in. For better or for worse, it's not exactly a good quirk. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Hey, no one's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like that when I'm excited, though. When I'm excited, I'm not even thinking. I'm just like hyped. Absolutely hyped. So I'm just doing whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Those are just. I guess.
I've got one.
Yeah, I go for it because those last 2 were just rapid fire type.
Yeah. My emotions are intense. And that's kind of like I already mentioned that with like excited and stuff, but like genuinely if I'm feeling something, you'll know.
Yeah.
Like when I'm startled, I scream.
I'm so sorry.
Like I'm startled, I scream. It's kind of funny. My brothers kind of make fun of me for it sometimes in a teasing, funny way. I don't mind. But like, yeah, that happens. And what else? I already mentioned it, but I'm excited again. It's a big deal. everyone knows when I'm excited.
Okay. All right.
And I'll just do one more to get it over with, so you guys can talk.
Yeah. So.
So like everyone, I think everyone on my channel already knows this. I like to sew. I make plushies. My Life of Cinderace plushie. I made a few others of characters I made up. So of course, when like my favorite clothing gets ripped or something, I just sew it back up. But whenever I do, I like make the stitches kind of obvious because I kind of like when you can see the stitches. Oddly enough, because it adds some character to it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like this rope when like characters, it's obvious they made their own clothes, so you can see the stitches and everything. I don't know. It's just it adds charm to it.
Yeah.
And I just permanently tried to look like a cartoon character. Just me.
Mhm. I've been meaning to ask though, how's that project going? Have you been able to finish it yet?
Cinderace?
Yeah, the life size one.
Still can't find the exact same fabric I used. I don't know what it's called or what it was, but I need to find it.
The navy blue one, I'm guessing. Or is
No,
it-
it's
no.
the white.
Ah.
This particular kind of white fabric I had. It's like this white fluffy, but still short kind of fabric. It's not minky. It's something different. I don't know what it is, but I'm trying to find it.
Gotcha. Hey, actually, Khalid.
Uh,
Oh, you wanna go for it? You wanna go, Perry? It's been a
yeah, I
little
go. Yeah,
bit.
I
Go
got
for it.
everything.
It's been a little bit.
Let's see. Well, okay. Uh, hold on. What was I going to say? Hold on. I lost my train of thought for a moment. Oh, yeah. For some reason, I feel like. Hold on. Okay. Okay. A thing with me is that. Oh, obviously, everyone knows that I draw. It's literally my name. But the thing is, most oftentimes, I can actually envision what I want my drawing to be like and then actually skip straight to like the line art sketching without actually having to sketch out the body proportions firsthand, and I feel like it's kind of cheating in a way. But
Extremely talented.
yeah,
That's a real talent.
I don't know how I managed to do. I don't know how it happened, but hey, I'm here now.
Yeah,
Hey.
it's pretty cool. You're a really talented artist.
Mhm.
So are you, Dylan. You guys have good futures
I'm
ahead of you.
decent.
You're also talented.
I'm a naive artist. I don't have that much professional education.
Yeah.
Neither do I. Neither do I. I'm just winging. Believe me or not, most of the development of my art style was just me winging it.
Yeah, that's how it
Fair
goes for
enough.
most of us. As for ourselves, though, I don't really see it going anywhere.
Hmm.
Your art style is pretty good from what I can tell, both of you guys.
It's really stiff, though. I need to loosen it up.
Yeah, it's a lot. That's one thing a lot of artists struggle with, especially on the naive genre.
Yeah.
I still struggle with that. Like even on my more recent one, like I got way too many comments saying like, "Oh, Linton looks really stiff." I'm like, you know what? I can't blame you. I spent so much time fixing that. Probably spent like maybe 4 or 5 hours just trying to fix it. So I'm like, how do I make
Artist
this not
problems,
look stiff?
yay.
Hey,
It's
be
hard.
sure to check
It's
out my new
hard.
video that's going to
It's
be sure to
hard,
check out my
genuinely.
artist problems video going to drop soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's genuinely
Perfect
hard,
time
but
to advertise.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
Genuinely hard, but gotta learn somehow.
That's fine, go ahead.
And you mind
Yeah.
if I take the stage now, Perry, or you got
Yeah,
another?
go ahead.
Alright,
I'm
cool.
sorry.
Alright, cool. My next quirk is that I tend to, if I like to nickname Pokemon, but I'm like really like thoughtful about it. Like I want these names to actually be good and not just like some kind of random one like you would see in a Nuzlocke. Like no, I want to like genuinely think about it. I will think about it to the last detail. I am so meticulous in that way.
I appreciate that you do that.
Mhm.
Yeah. That adds character though.
It does, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like when I was thinking about my Cinderace's nickname, Yukio, I was like, I probably spent like an hour just thinking about that. So I'm like, I want this to like sound good. I want it to reflect the personality. And I want it to like actually be memorable in its own way. Like you guys know it very well because like there's no other Cinderace like it with that like specific type of nickname.
I
Yeah.
don't
I
blame
would
you. Yeah,
imagine, yeah.
I don't blame you. Character naming is always the hardest part.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh,
I
tell
speak
me
from
about it.
experience. I speak from experience.
Hmm. In fact, if you guys would help me naming a character later on, I want to show you something because I cannot make a name for it for the life of me. I suck at naming things.
Sure.
Fair enough.
I guess that's another quirk.
Not the best at naming.
Yep,
Yeah, fair enough.
I suck at naming.
Yeah. All right. I got another one. Unless you guys want to share another.
Go ahead.
All right, cool. So you guys know this. Like once I say it, you'll know. But whenever I dream about my Pokemon, I always tend to write it down. Like I'm kind of hyper focused on that
Yeah.
little hobby. So because like in itself, like dreams is something I genuinely could go on for hours, but this podcast is probably already long enough as is. But
Yeah. Wait, maybe if you talk about it even longer, they'll fall asleep. Get it?
hey,
Get it?
the podcast is the most least watched series on this channel. So who am I to say though? Though I generally feel like I probably should. I generally think about making another channel for it at times. For like
Yeah.
to separate any division, but I'm a small channel, so I have the freedom to experiment still. Like once I reach like
Yeah.
maybe 700, 800 subs, please subscribe. By the way, I will grind that in your ears. Yeah, yeah. Once I get to a higher number, I'm definitely gonna have to make considerations about like, all right, what do I want to keep here? What do I have to move over if I make a second channel? That has to be successful though. Subscribe to all of us. I'm going to tell you that as well too. You have to. It's the law. It's the law. Yeah, that's my last quirk I could think of. You guys want to close it out with anything?
I think
I think I can think of one.
uh,
It's also on the topic of dreams.
Okay.
You go ahead first. You're more important here.
No. I said I want. No. I am the least
We're
bit
all
of
equals here, Pyro.
Well, other than like, what I meant by that is like, I think you speaking right now is more important than me speaking. So go ahead. I didn't mean it like that.
I was saying that I don't have anything else to say, and I think you should go as well.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
It's fine.
I thought that sorry if you misunderstood me. I didn't mean to speak it like that. I was trying to say like, I thought it was more important that you would talk than me. Sorry.
It's fine.
We're all equally as important right now. Okay, as I was saying, I dream about characters a lot, which is again on the topic of dreams. Like just a few nights, or I think a few months ago, I had a dream where I saw two Vaporeons just chilling in my backyard.
Ooh.
Literally just chilling. I think I told you guys about this before. A normal Vaporeon and a shiny Vaporeon. It actually appeared to be Bubbles and my shiny Vaporeon in my game as well. So yeah, and it was weird because like I never got a chance to actually look at them like very well because we were in a hurry to go somewhere apparently. So I was like, no, but look at the Vaporeons. But like mom was like, no, we're in a hurry, gotta go.
Why didn't you just call their names? If you just called their names, I bet they would have responded.
Yeah, but in my dream, I didn't think about that for some reason.
I should have. In dreams, you don't really establish conscious awareness until it's pretty much too late.
Yeah, I gotta have a lucid dream though, because like I want to hug a Cinderace.
Oh man.
Same. Wait, I'm so sorry.
I'd love the lucid dream.
That's okay.
But like, I'd love the lucid dream, but I'm worried about sleep paralysis because it is possible.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm terrified of sleep paralysis.
It did happen to me once actually. Though I was just waking up casually one morning. I think it was like maybe 6:30 a.m. And I'm like, huh, that's weird. One of my arms feels really heavy. So like I was thinking like, oh, it's probably just numb. I probably slept on it. So I just raised my elbow. I'm like, okay, I can't lift it. Something's going on. So I have to use my other arm, and I'm like, bro, I can't even feel in my left arm, and like it was just, like the lower half of my left arm, elbow down, was just dead. It was off. So it was just kind
Ugh.
of freaky. Like nerves were turned off, motor systems were turned off. I couldn't move it. I couldn't move my hand even. Though I'm
Yeah.
glad it was my left arm because I need my right arm. I'm right armed.
Yeah.
I'm right
So even if
dominant.
I try to do a lucid dream, luckily I probably won't get it because my sleeping position is like probably won't allow me to like wake up like that. I heard like depending on your sleeping position, it's more likely.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and good
Like
news.
if you're laying on your back, you're more likely to get it. I think I heard.
That makes sense.
I literally Tetris myself onto my bed every day because of how many of my plushies I share with. Just imagine me sliding in like a Tetris brick.
Oh
The
gosh.
mental image of this is great.
Yeah, and actually, good news on the sleep paralysis. It didn't last long. It was like 2 minutes. 2 minutes of like
All right.
shock. Yeah,
Still, it's scary.
it was scary. Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyways, but yeah, I think that's all we have to say for now. We might do another episode like this again, and we'll have to think about another special because like somewhere down the line, because I think I want to do another special when we get to episode 25. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
We gotta get another.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I can't escape it. We gotta get another guest on here. That was fun. Like Bujay was pretty fun to hang out with. You gotta get another person on there like that.
Yeah. You just gotta figure out who.
Yeah, that'll be tough though.
Who knows? Maybe we'll go in the VC, in your server and figure that out.
Yeah, I might though. I'd rather have a stage for that, but my server's not big enough to establish community. So
What I meant is like talk to everyone, see if anyone's like worthy enough to join us.
for sure, worthy enough. Okay.
The council
I'm
shall
joking.
decide your worth.
brave words.
The council shall decide if you are worthy enough.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I didn't mean it in a mean way. I'm kidding.
I know you're kidding.
I have a sarcastic sense of humor sometimes. Sorry.
You're good. Yeah, we're gonna call it there. Thank you all for tuning in. Subscribe to all of our channels. They are linked in the description, and we'll see y'all in the next episode. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Later.
Have an amazing day.